Hello everybody, this is Zibo and welcome to this video. So as the upcoming patch is going to drop on global server in a few hours time, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will ask this question on which unit should I pull for within this banner. So this banner consists of all the fire unit, mainly Lucy, Vishuvac, Miya as well as Lynn. So who should you go for and why? So I'm going to answer all this question to give you guys a better heads up on who you should actually pull for in this banner. So we'll start off with Trickster Lucy. So Trickster Lucy is a range unit with crit hit buff, and she has crit hit multiplier buff inbuilt into her kit. So she's amazing raid unit. If you are a very raid centric player, she's a definite must pull because she will increase your damage tremendously. And even in arena, I think she's also very viable depending on the map. She is actually very good in open maps simply because she has a movement speed buff as well as her ability to attack through walls. So she is basically a Nari, but a bit better because all her attacks can pass through walls, like her normal attack, her weapon skill. And the thing about her is she's really fun to play in a sense because she's very mobile, so you can play her like Eugene and there'll be a lot of predicting and outplaying involved, because I think this unit has the ability to dodge a lot of skills depending on your understanding of the game. At the same time, I feel that Trickster Lucy is a unit that fits very well in existing units, namely the crit range comp, right? Basically your Bianca Nari, MK99 and Mariel kind of combo. So she will fit very well into the crit slot simply because she benefits from the range buff and she hits really hard in that comp as well. And other than that, you also have your double tank and Lucy comp, because Lucy is a good carry unit, so you can play based around her and let your tank units be like the defensive buffer for her, so she can survive longer to launch out more weapon skills in order to carry you in the match. And the next unit is Drunken Swordsmaster Lynn. So Lynn is a really good arena unit as well as a decent raid unit. So why is she decent in raid? Because she fits very well into the existing dark melee comp, and you can also slot her into fire comps if you play fire teams in raid mainly. And she will do really well in there because she does decent amount of damage, and she can also provide the melee attack buff for your whole team. As for the arena, I think you guys should have experienced it yourself. She's part of the melee trio, the Princess, Lilith, Beth, as well as Lynn combo. So this trio covers most elemental weaknesses as well as being really high in terms of damage output. So this team is super duper strong right now. Even in like maps where it's more range favored, this team is still very good. So pull for her if you are a melee user and you really love to play arena, because Lynn is so powerful that people are going to run like a lot of negation cards just to sort of counter her a bit, because her whole kit is so devastating in terms of damage output. And we have the third unit, which is Exorcist Miya. So Miya is the best quote-unquote support unit. Like, she's really a support which doesn't do much damage but do a lot in terms of healing and debuffing. So she's amazing if your team is lacking in terms of a support. But in all honesty, I feel that she's the least priority on the list, because if you already have a princess, you already have an inbuilt heal in your whole team. And I personally feel that Miya doesn't really do much other than PvE contents, because she doesn't fare well in arena, and in terms of raid, she doesn't deliver as much as well, unless you have certain bosses that require you to have heavy heals as well as debuff, then she will be good there. But in most cases, you don't need it, so she's not as fantastic. Although her value might increase, let's say if in the future the developers decide to introduce more bosses with debuff, but as of now, I think she's the least priority on the list. And the last unit on the list is Dragon Avatar Vishuvac. So PvE wise, Vishuvac is still bad. She just charges into her death. Don't use her because you will realize that her AI will bring her to her death most of the time. Trust me, I've been there, done that. So if you think about her in PvE, the answer is she wouldn't work there. But she's an excellent PvE unit with her recent buff to her special ability, where she will grant your fire teammates plus 15% HP. So she will be an essential part if you do decide to run a fire team within arena in the coming patches or in the future. So she's a must there because plus 55% HP is a lot from one unit itself. And at the same time, Vishuvac is like a wildcard arena unit because she can beat the likes of Mariel and Rue, and nobody's gonna ban her in Masters Arena simply because not a lot of people are running her. So if you have invest in her, then you can be pretty sure that you can run her in most scenarios. So yeah, she might not be the strongest in arena, but I think she's in a decent position right now that is able to compete with some of the higher tiers unit on the arena. And that's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe in order to see more of such contents from this channel, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!